Jonathan Gibbs here with one of my all-time favorite people, Tanner Hale.
My man.
We are at SolarCon 6, the X-Band podcast, January, a new year, 2023. I'm so excited to be sitting down here with you, man.
Dude, I saw you right when I walked in the door, it was your face. And of all the door-to-door guys that I know, I didn't expect that you'd be the first one I'd see when I came in here
that's
today.
Cool. Well, I love you, dude.
Dude, I love you, man.
And I grabbed Tanner. I wanted him to talk on a principle that's really close to my heart. He picked leadership, which is such a broad category. Let's drill down. What is a concept of leadership that you are focused on right now for 2023?
So one of the biggest concepts of leadership in 2023 is going to be extreme ownership.
Ooh, right. I like that. What does that mean?
So I always joke around with my guys that 2023, this is Michael Jordan's year, right?
Okay, all right.
But it's also our year. And Michael Jordan took extreme accountability and extreme ownership throughout his entire life, right? We all know the story of Michael shooting the
1,000 shots a day.
1,000 shots a day, right? Him, not being making his high school team.
Yeah.
Not making it to the Tar Heels at first.
Yeah.
And to push through that and be like one of the biggest iconic athletes / leaders in the industry. I want to, be like-minded like Michael Jordan.
You want to be like Mike?
I want to be like Mike.
I like it.
Make me like Mike.
Yeah. So extreme ownership. So what does this mean for the average person who maybe doesn't have a team yet, just a sales rep, right? They're new, bottom of the food chain. How can they take extreme ownership? How can you be a leader when no one's following you?
You've got to control the controllables.
Okay.
Right? And when nobody is following you, those things that you do in the dark, that's the person you are. The things that you do behind closed doors, that's really the person you are. And so as an average sales rep, you got to control those controllables, right? How many doors you're knocking, what time you're waking up, your health, your fitness, your attitude, your positivity, your mindset, your goals, accountability. It goes on and on.
Yeah, that's been a theme, I think, for my sales management for a long time. Always train my guys, there's so much in life that you can't control.
Oh my gosh.
There's so much going to come at you that you can't control. Control everything you can. You can control, whether you're in a relationship with your manager or wherever the company is, whatever's going on. A lot of times as a sales rep, you don't have influence in some of these big things that are happening with the company. What you have 100% control over is you, right? Like I used to call your 1 square foot of real estate.
Yes.
No one can move you off of that 1 square foot.
This is my square foot.
So what does that mean? What does that mean practically? What are you recommending for guys for a go time? Walk me through the ideal daily routine for someone who wants to develop this type of, what did you call it? Ownership?
Extreme ownership.
Extreme ownership of their day. What does that look like?
So I actually love that you asked this. Last night, I was on a phone call with John Bankhead, our friend John. Love John. And
we love you, John. You're doing a great job out there in Texas.
You're the man. And John brought up the 5 a.m. club.
Okay.
So we have a 5 a.m. club that we have started, and it is extreme accountability, right? Because in the morning, we are all get on the phone, and we have a topic that we talk about. And if you are not on this phone call and you are supposed to be on it, you are fined $500.
And they opted in for this.
We all opted in for this.
I love it.
This is real extreme ownership.
This is extreme accountability.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
That's right.
So the call starts at 5 a.m.
Calls at 5 a.m.
There's a penalty for not being there.
$500.
There's a mutual penalty.
Yep.
Where does the money go?
It goes into a pool.
Okay.
And the pool, we haven't used it yet, right?
Yeah.
But it's going to be something for the group, for the 5 a.m. group.
I love it. Like it's a swear jar.
That's right.
Like a really expensive swear jar.
A very expensive swear jar.
So day starts, it sounds like, with mental alignment at 5 a.m. Then what? What's next?
Mental alignment is going to be morning, all mindset. I don't touch my phone until about 8, 9, right? But it's going to be mental alignment, getting my head space right, getting my physical right, like working out. I do cryotherapy.
Yeah, that's good. I love that.
Dude, it's healing.
It's so good. Yeah, it's probably one of the best kept secrets in biohacking right now is IV therapy and cryotherapy.
You know what? You should put one in your house, man. I know there's room.
You just want me to buy it so you can use it.
Or the red light.
Yeah, the red light.
Yeah,
I've had a red light
memberships,
saunas. Those are really good.
Man, the red light.
All right,
that
so
good.
this is really good. So this is actually a growth hacking point that I took from a morning routine of actually a guy that helped Elon Musk do time management, which is when you wake up in the morning, outbound only, like don't intake anything. Like, don't get on social media. Don't read your email. Don't respond to texts.
No.
Because it can set your mindset, right? You have outside impactors setting your mindset.
It'll influence your mindset too early in the morning.
Yep. I would wake up and all I would do was outbound messages, outbound text messages, outbound emails, right? Like, I'm going to calibrate my day. I'm going to calibrate my team. And I'm not going to take in any news, any drama.
No other influences.
I'm not receiving anything until 8, 9 a.m.
I love it.
I love it.
And that's one thing I always loved about you, Jonathan, is you've always controlled the controllables. Like from the beginning, before, obviously before we ever had Lumio in existence, you were who I resonated with. You were the leader I looked up to before I had John Bankhead and Oscar Luna. And, that was you, man. And you were the one that control the controllables and shared your square foot of real estate with me. So I appreciate that, man.
Well, it's exciting to see you put your own spin in nature. You have a lot to offer, not just Lumio, but I feel like you have a lot to offer this industry and just a lot to offer this planet. So I'm really excited to see what you do in 2023, and we'll have to get back on a podcast and talk about it. Let's do an update.
The next podcast. Stay tuned, everybody.
Chandler Hale,
Jonathan
Extreme
Gibbs.
Ownership 2023. I love it.
That's right.